Hello, my dear students, good morning to all. In the last class, we discussed about the trigonometric ratios and trigonometric functions, and also some of the formulae which are related to the reciprocal formulae and quotient formulae. Today, we are going to entering another type of formulae, what we call as identity formulae. Identity formulae. See here, we have trigonometric ratios, that is the first one, sin theta is equal to, my dear students, sin theta is equal to y by r, cos theta is equal to x by r, isn't it? Tan theta is equal to y by x, cosecant theta is equal to r by y, isn't it? Secant theta is equal to r by x. The last one, cot theta is equal to, my dear students, cot theta, that is the reciprocal of what? Tan x by y. Now, with the help of these, we can define identity formulae. That is the first one, my dear students, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is one of the identity formulae. See here, take LHS. LHS is equal to, we know sin square theta, which is same as sin theta whole square. That means this can be written as sin theta whole square plus cos theta whole square, isn't it? We know the ratio of sin theta y by r whole square, my dear students, plus cos theta means x by r, that is the x by r whole square. This can be written as, we know the formula, a by b whole to the power of n can be written as a to the power of n divided by b to the power of n. In the same way, this can be written as y square divided by r square plus x square divided by r square. Here denominator r square same, my dear students. Then it becomes y square plus x square. My dear students, in the figure, we know in a right angle triangle, x square plus y square can be written as r square. Yesterday I explained, that means in the last class I explained, that means this can be written as r square by r square, which is equal to 1. That means which is RHS. That means sin square theta plus cos square theta, which is equal to 1. This is one of the identity formula, my dear students. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Similarly, we can define another two identity formulae. That is the next one is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. This is another identity formula. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. We can prove by the same way how we proved here for sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. How here? By taking LHS. LHS is equal to, my dear students, 1 plus tan square theta. This can be written as 1 plus tan theta whole square. This can be written as 1 plus tan theta means y by x whole square. This can be written as 1 plus y square by x square, my dear students. 1 plus y square by x square, that is, you know the formula. This can be written as, my dear students, x square plus y square divided by x square by taking the LCM. We know, my dear students, x square plus y square can be written as, according to Pythagoras theorem, r square. That is the r square divided by x square. This can be written as r by x whole square. My dear students, r by x can be written as secant theta, that is we know secant theta r by x. This is equal to secant theta whole square. This can be expressed as secant square theta. That is what we called RHS, my dear students, isn't it? That means 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. These are the two identity formulae. Another identity formula is there, my dear students. Another one is there. That is the third one, 1 plus cot square theta. 1 plus cot square theta, which is equal to 1 plus cot square theta, which is equal to cosecant square theta. We can prove similarly what I proved, that is in these two cases. You have to prove yourself. Are you understood, all of you? Now, we can pray number of identity formulae from these three formulae. How? See here, one by one. The first one, my dear students, sin square theta plus cos square theta, which is equal to 1. From this we can write, see here, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. How? By transposing cos square theta to RHS. That is, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. From this, sin theta can be written as plus or minus root of 1 minus cos square theta. This is the another formula. By using identity formula, we can express sin square in terms of cos square, here sin in terms of cos, my dear students. Similarly, we can write cos square theta is equal to, my dear students, 1 minus sin square theta. Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. From this, cos theta is equal to plus or minus root of 1 minus sin square theta. These are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we call as identity formulae, that is involving two trigonometric functions, that is sin and cos. Already we proved. We know why we called as identity. That means this is true for any values of theta. For any values of theta, LHS is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ RHS. That is identity. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? A equation is said to be an identity that is true for every values of, for any values of given variable, that is true. That means LHS is equal to RHS, not as some particular values, not as some limited values. That is true for any value. Such an equations what we call as identities. Hence here this is true for any value, for that what we call as identity formulae. Now the second one, my dear students, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. ನಾನು ಹೌ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಹೌ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್? ಫಾರ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಗಿವ್ ಎನಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡೊಮೈನ್, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. From this we can write secant theta is equal to, my dear students, plus or minus root of 1 plus tan square theta. This is, we know, why plus or minus. You studied in lower classes. Next, tan square theta is equal to, my dear students, secant square theta minus 1. From this, tan theta is equal to, my dear students, plus or minus root of secant square theta minus 1. isn't it? That is the secant square, tan theta. And also the last one is, my dear students, secant square theta minus tan square theta, which is equal to 1. Yes, this is an identity formula in terms of two trigonometric functions, that is tan and secant. Tan ಮತ್ತು secant ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. That is the second one. The third one is there, my dear students, 1 plus cot square theta, which is equal to cosecant square theta. Yes, from this cosecant theta is equal to plus or minus root of 1 plus cot square theta. Cosecant theta is equal to plus or minus root of 1 plus cot square theta. Are you understood? Next, cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. Cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. How? That is, we transposing this one to that side, isn't it? Just cot theta is equal to, my dear students, plus or minus root of cosecant square theta minus 1. The last one is, I think, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta, which is equal to 1. These are the three formulae, what we call as identity formulae. We can write, that is the these formulae from, that is the three identity formulae we can apply under the given problems, under the situation. If we want, we can apply these formulae. Yes, are you understood about identity formulae? Yes, all of you. Now from this we have to move, that is the another concept, my dear students. After we discussing, that is the identity formulae, we have to move the another concepts here. Signs of trigonometric ratios or functions. Signs. Trigonometric functions or trigonometric ratios, or trigonometric ratios. How? You know, my dear students, here we know the signs of quadrants. This is the plus plus, isn't it? Yes. This is minus plus, this is minus minus, this is x is plus, y is minus. If I consider a point in the first quadrant, that is p of x comma y, p of x comma y in the first quadrant, then we know, my dear students, this is r, this is x, this is y, this is theta. Here both are positive, that is x and y, both are positive, x and what? Y. And also r is always positive because of, that is the radius. If I draw a circle, that is the radius. in a circle, you know, r is always positive, x is positive and y is also positive here. Now we applying these conditions, these coordinates conditions in these ratios. Yes. Now this is the quadrant lies between 0 degree and 90 degree, or 0 to pi by 2, that is the radians, that is in first quadrant. That is the theta lies between, are you understood? Theta lies between 0 and 90, that is the first quadrant. Theta 0 less than, my dear students, theta less than 90 or 0 less than theta less than pi by 2, my dear students. Under this condition, the signs of 6 trigonometric ratios or functions are: the first one, sin theta, both are positive, we get sin theta, both are positive, we get y by r is always positive, no doubt. Cos theta, x by r as it is, no doubt. Since all are positive, x positive, y positive and r is also positive. Tan theta, y by x as it is, no doubt. Cosecant theta, r by y as it is. Secant theta, r by x as it is. Last one, cot theta, x by y as it is. You know, that is all are positive in first quadrant. That means in first quadrant all trigonometric ratios, all trigonometric functions are positive. What about in second quadrant, my dear students? That is in second quadrant, if P, the point P lies in second quadrant, my dear students, that is the theta lies between pi by 2 less than theta less than pi, that means 90 less than theta less than 180 degree in terms of degree. What happens here, my dear students? The 6 trigonometric functions can be expressed as their signs. How? See here if I consider the point P here x is negative, y is positive, isn't it? R is always positive. That means R is always positive in any quadrant. In any quadrant, that is the radius. From this, we can write sin theta, my dear students. Y is positive, no doubt, y by r. Cos theta, x is negative, since this axis, x is negative, that is the minus x by r, isn't it? Tan theta, y is positive, but x is negative, that is y divided by minus x. Cosecant theta, r by y, since y is positive, isn't it? Isn't it? Secant theta, x is s negative, that means r divided by minus x. Cot theta, x is negative, y is positive, that is the minus x divided by y. This is the representation. That means in this case, sine and cosecant are positive. Sine and cosecant are positive. My dear students, sine and cosecant are positive means the remaining 4 trigonometric functions are negative. Negative, isn't it? That means remaining 4 are which one? Cos, tan, secant and cot are negative. That is the signs of trigonometric functions in second ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಗಳು ಈ ಥರ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಎಸ್. What about in third quadrant? Are you understood about first quadrant and second quadrant? In first quadrant all are positive. In second quadrant sine and cosecant are positive, means the remaining 4 are negative ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅದನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. What about in third quadrant? Here my dear students, in third quadrant, third quadrant ಅಲ್ಲಿ both are negative. Both are negative. That means both are negative means y negative, but r is always positive, no doubt. R is always positive. Yes, both are negative. That is the y is negative, r is positive. We get that is the negative. In third quadrant, that is the, my dear students, this is third quadrant. The here pi less than theta less than 3 pi by 2, less than 3 pi by 2, and also that is in degree, my dear students, 180 degree less than theta less than 270 degree. ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Yes. Yes. Now, how sir? Next, cos theta is x is negative, r is positive, we get negative. Cos is also negative. In which quadrant? That is the third quadrant. What about tan? Y is negative, x is negative. Negative by negative we get positive. That is tan is positive. What about cosecant? Positive by negative we get negative. What about secant? Positive by negative we get negative. What about cot? Both are negative. Negative by negative we get positive. That is the positive. That means in third quadrant, my dear students, here tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive, the remaining 4 are negative, isn't it? That means in third quadrant tan and cot are positive, the remainings are what? Negative. That is the signs in third quadrant. That is the signs in third quadrant, my dear students. Are you understood, all of you? Yes. Yes, my dear students, are you understood, all of you? That is the signs in third quadrant. Now, what about in fourth quadrant? See here, my dear students. That is the fourth quadrant. That is the in radians. 3 pi by 2 less than theta less than 2 pi, isn't it? Last one, that is the 270 degree is less than theta less than 360 degree. That is in fourth quadrant. My dear students, in fourth quadrant x is positive, y is negative. R is always positive, no doubt. R is always positive, no doubt. From that we can write, my dear students, by using these trigonometric ratios here. X is positive, y is negative. Negative by positive we get negative. X is positive, isn't it? Positive by positive we get positive. My dear students, what about y? Y is negative. What about x? X is positive. Negative by positive we get negative. R is positive, y is negative, we get negative. R is positive, x is also positive, we get positive. Last one is cot. X is what? Positive. Y is what? Negative. If the point lies in this position, P is the point lies in this position, we get that is the what we call as negative. My dear students, in fourth quadrant, see here, which are the positives? Cos and secant are positive, the remainings are negative, my dear students. Cos and secant are positive, the remainings are negative. That is the cos and secant theta are positive. The remaining four quadrants are negative ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? The remaining four, that is the ratios are negative. The four ratios are negative. Yes. From this we can write one of the rule, what we call as, my dear students, quadrant rule. ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು? ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ರೂಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರೆಂಟ್ ರೂಲ್. ಎಸ್. This is the quadrant rule. ಯಾವುದು? A, because of first quadrant. This is second quadrant. S, T, C. This A indicates in first quadrant all are positive. That means all 6 trigonometric functions, ratios, sines of all 6 trigonometric functions, ratios are positive. All are positive. Yes means sine and cosecant are positive. The remaining 4 are negative. If you know the positives of trigonometric functions, then easily we can remember that is the negatives of trigonometric functions in respective quadrants. In respective quadrants. Yes means sine. That means you know the reciprocal of sine. That is the cosecant. That means sine and cosecant are positive, means remainings are negative. What the letters here used? That is the positives. Remainings are negatives. T, that is in third quadrant. Tan and cot are positives. That is the reciprocal of tan is cot. That means tan and cot are positive, means remainings are negative, my dear students. The last one. Cos. Cos is reciprocal, fourth quadrant. Secant. Cos and secant are positive, then the remaining. Remaining means you know, isn't it? Other than cos and secant, that is the sine, tan, cot, cosecant, isn't it? Are negative. This rule what we called as quadrant rule, ASTC. To remember easily, all sisters take care. All sisters take care. All students take care. All students take care. All steel tea cups. All the students take coffee. ಯಾವುದು ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು. Isn't it? This rule what we called as quadrant rule. Isn't it? All of you, are you understood? This is today we discuss about that is the identity formulae and also signs of trigonometric functions in a respective, that is the quadrants, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, my dear students. Are you understood about this? Yes. In the next class we are going to discuss that is the other, that is the angles, standard angles, quadrant angles and also what we call as domain and range of trigonometric functions in the next class. Yes. Are you understood all of you? Okay. Thank you very much.